I've lived most of my childhood and young age close to two important people of my life, my paternal grandmother and my father. These two people are two were two psychopaths because they were obsessed by some ideas they had. In particular, the idea of death. They were afraid of illness, of death in general, of contagions, and of accidents. So they always told me that they prefer to um, give me death rather than die in person. They wanted me dead as a child because their superstition told them that it was possible to exchange a life for another. So they told me that it was better for me to die to give them more years to live, just because they were afraid, so much afraid of death and illness and of aging. My grandmother died in some horrible fits of pain. She had more and more ictuses in her brain, and just she always cried that she didn't want to die. Just because when she was a child, her father had tried to kill her because he was dying, and he didn't want her to live because she was envious of her life to live. So this kind of trauma passed to my grandmother, and she always told me that she wanted to live forever for tens and tens of years, more than 100 years, and she wanted to see me dead and all her family dead just because she was envious that all the other people would outlive her, would live more than her. The same psychosis is common to my father. My father always tell my mother that he would rather see her dead than die he himself. So um, he just is getting more and more crazy as they pass by, and he wants to outlive all the rest of the family, and he is afraid of illnesses, of aging. He tells people that he's young. He's more than 20 years younger than he is in reality. He really is. And he wants to um, stay at home all the time because he's afraid of accident, of illnesses out of home, and he is ready. He would be ready to kill a young man to absorb his life if that was possible. and he often tells he wouldn't hesitate to commit an homicide to take the life to improve his own years to live, to get more years, more and more years to live. This obsession, this phobia for death conditioned my own life. I tried to kill myself more and more times, mainly in the past, because I was sick with that thanatophobia, with that obsession for living at the expense of someone else, and this made my life disgusting to me. Or life in general was disgusting to me. So I almost conscious that thanatophobia is a kind of mental illness very common in this contemporary world, where death and illness and aging are a taboo, kind of taboo, where everyone must live, must act as he is going to live forever. This is completely wrong, and I hope that in the future people will accept death as a very important part of life that we could never ignore. Thank you for listening to me, and see you in the next video.